fired up. Welcome back, everyone, to the Triple Threat Challenge with a twist. Triple Threat Challenge was brought to us from the mind of Zorch Farming, and I'm your host, Gasoline Billy. And it looks like our buddy Brian, and I know it was Brian because he told me in Discord, found a little Doots on the used market, so he picked it up for the farm. So I'm not sure what kind of horsepower this thing has or how fast it is, but we're a welcome change to the farm for us. A few changes have went by on the farm, and we will just show them to you. So last month's episode, we were contracted to do some soybeans and deliver them down here to this sell point. The chickens are loud. Whatever sell point this is. Grain selling point at the farmers, whatever. Okay, so that being said, field 79 was one of our mustard fields, and it had soybeans in it. So I took this contract, and it needed 4,800 liters, and I bought this field. As you can see, it was for 31,000, and we ended up getting like 3,300 liters of soybeans off of it, which is not enough to finish this contract. So I looked into the map and I put on soybeans, and we had a few different fields of soybeans. 73 was one. These two huge fields up here was one another. And field 30, which is right here, and it was $57,806 to buy it. So long story short, I sold everything that we had available except our clothes, including our carrot juice or our preserved carrots down here, and was able to scrape together enough money to get this field 30. And we harvested it, and we was able to get it. And then if you see here, we have 6,000 liters. So we was able to get our about 8,000 liters off of that total. So like I said, we needed 4,800. I think I delivered 49 something. So field 30 is not on our list for needing anything done. But as I was looking at it, and Brian went ahead and plowed it and limed it and got it ready, as you can see here, because he didn't know what I had in mind. But today is a big day, so we are going to go. Oh, look, our used vehicles. Oh, we've already got one of those. Wonder if we could save money by buying it. We're going to go into our construction, and we are going to level, and we're going to expand here, and we're just going to kind of screw up this field as much as possible. Because I like doing that way. And once we mess this field up about as much as I can mess it up, because I'm good at that, we are going to, let's jump down there and take a look. It is not as bad as I expected it to be. We are going to get us some animals. So let's go into our construction. Let's get our cows first. And of course I'm going to go with this pin here. I believe we want it to face this direction. Come on. Right there. Plop that down. No, I do not want to. Yes, I will plant meadow. Okay, so we have our cow pen now. And now we're going to need a place for manure. So we will go into our silos. We're going to jump down here to a manure heap. It's the actual manure excavator is what I'm wanting, which is right there. We're going to spin that puppy around. And we are going to set her down right there. And then we need to, what other animal did we have to have? That's right, we had to have pigs. So we are going to go with this pig pen. It's the modular pig pen. And we are going to turn it around so that we can get in the gate. The fence is hard to see, but it is there, I promise. And we are going to place that sucker right there. No, I'm not going to customize, and no, I don't need to plant meadow for the pigs. There's no reason to plant meadow for pigs. So now that we have that, of course we're going to get some milk cows, so we're going to need a milk silo. I believe it's in silo extensions if I remember correctly. There it is. So we're going to put our milk right there. And I believe we need a slurry storage for them. And I'm thinking I would like to put, oh, that is not going to work. Is there a slurry storage that's smaller? And it is not smaller either. I should have thought of that just a little easier. Yeah, that's not working the way I wanted it to work. So, of course, to pick up, we're going to need a place to pick up our milk and our slurry from. And that is where this is going to come in. And I think what we'll do is we'll go back to our silo extensions. We'll go down here to our slurry and we will place it down right there. And we're going to get one for our pigs as well. And we'll place it, I can't hardly see that fence. We're going to place it right there. And we will get our silo pickup point. And hopefully these will not feed into each other. But if they do, it'll be okay. So now we have some animal pens. And we have a manure pit. And this manure pit, I am not sure how much it holds. But if it is not enough, we will put another extension right here. So we've got our gate open. We need some animals. And we need some food. So I've got the truck and it's loaded with, first off I want to, and I'm sorry, squirrel, look out, squirrel. I'm going to soften this ground right here from coming off the road into it. We're going to soften that up just a little so it makes our transitions better. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Go ahead and soften that whole area where it messed it up a little. I don't know if I'm doing any good. It kind of looks like I'm not. But let's go ahead and we'll throw in some paint. Might use this area here for something else that we need. So we're going to paint us a road right through here. Get us a road painted right in there. And for all intensive purposes, probably ought to paint that back to grass. And if it would help if I got in the right menu, we'll go in here, we'll go down to grass, give us some grass, and we will, let's get up here where we can see what we're doing. We'll just paint this so it's not looking so odd. Poor Brian put in that work to plow that and lime it, and we're just painting over it. And he's going to find out whenever he watches the episode or jumps into the game and looks, whichever comes first. So looks like he put a little bit of lime on the field that's next to us. Like I said, we've got to buy that mustard production, so chances are we will put maybe the mustard production will go right here. It's 180,000, so we're a ways away from it, but or this level this on out, it might fit right in here. I don't know yet, but we do have this land available to us to do some things with. So, all right, so we've got that somewhat decent. I am not the landscaping god or the painting god or anything else. Usually on our multiplayer server, Brian is the one that takes care of that. He's quite a little bit more artistic than I am. But sometimes I just do it, and it is what it is. So we'll throw it in here. We got some TMR. Now the pig food we're just going to have to buy pig food because we do not have any pig food and we don't have any crops to feed pigs that I'm aware of. We may have a little bit of wheat, a little bit of oat off of some of the fields that we've harvested. The soybeans, that's a possibility. This takes forever to dump, but I'd like to get some straw into both enclosures, and I'd like to get some food into both enclosures, and then we can get some animals going. Get some animals going. We've got a pretty good amount of money, so I think we're going to put a good 20 to 25 animals in each pen. We'll have to see exactly how much money it takes, how much money it will take to put 20 to 25 animals in each one. We'll go ahead and get another load of TMR here. We'll deliver it down there. I'm tempted to throw the soybeans in there to feed the pigs with, and see what else. We have some canola planted, so that will feed the pigs as well. Um, so we've got a few choices. Look at me, not even using the road yet. I put this nice little road in there and I'm not even using it. That's great of me, isn't it? So let's, while that's dumping out, let's go ahead and go over here, get in our pig pen. Let's see if we buy, there's 3 styles of pigs, and if we're going to get 25 or so, so let's do 8 of each. And we'll buy that one. And that will give us 24. So we have 24 pigs in this pen now. And they will start to reproduce and start to eat some food whenever we get it in there. So let's go back, and I am going to go ahead and get the soybeans to feed those pigs out of our silo, right or wrong. So the challenge is that you have 250 head of each animal, and we were to get pigs, cows, and chickens, as you know, but the challenge doesn't say that the animals have to be at 100%. They just says you have to have the animals. Now, it's in our best interest to keep the cows at 100% to get the milk so that we can put a dairy down and get, we have some wheat and oat and these soybeans that we can throw into the pigs to get a dairy down for our cows and use the milk that because we are going to put milk cows down. But as far as the pigs are concerned, as long as they reproduce and make little piglets and get us to 250 head, we really don't need them to be at 100%. As long as they get to the 250 head, that is really all we need. Now, I'm going to do my best to get them to 100% by feeding them what I can, but honestly, I'm not going to be so concerned with that. Now, I am very much contemplating. I don't know where to dump. I don't know where this stuff dumps. On the Island Preservation Challenge, I was able to get it like right in here. And this trailer is not great for backing up in here. Oh, look, it's going to let us dump our soybeans right there. So that's a plus. And it didn't even dump them all. Well, this is aggravating. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to starve these pigs to death if I can't find a place to unload. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, this is definitely not the trailer to be trying to feed pigs with. We have another trailer. Why am I messing with this trailer? We have another one. Oh, this is comical, isn't it? Oh, oh, oh. Please just dump the soybeans. All right. Bill's done playing that game. And again, I don't care if those pigs starve to death as long as they reproduce. So we're done playing that game with this trailer. We will take the other trailer that's a little more easier to control and put it in there. Get a load of straw in both of these, and I have an idea. So, let me jump cut here, and we will see if my idea is going to work. And I'll be back with you guys shortly. Okay, everybody, that idea didn't work as well as I expected it to, so back to the square one. We're just gonna do our best to put it in there, and we're out of straw. There's no way. I guess we could be out of straw. We'll keep turning it on to straw silage, turning it into silage. Instead of leaving it as straw. So I guess that's a possibility. So while this is emptying, let's go ahead and get some cows and put them in here. And of course we're going with the Holsteins. We could get brown Swiss as well. So what happens if we do... No. 12 of these. And 12 Holsteins. That'll be 24, just like what's in the pig pen. 12, not 20. And we got some cows. We got food going on. So I'm going to, since I wasted the soybeans trying to get that in there, we're going to have to buy some pig food for the pigs. I got about 3,800 liters of that soybeans in there. The rest of it was wasted on that little project. So we're going to go ahead and buy pig feed. And this will give them 10,000 liters. But we're going to use this trailer so we can get in there to it a little easier. straw. I want pig food. $7,000. I don't understand why that trigger is so finicky on those feeding for the pigs. You would think it'd be a little easier than what it is. But for some reason it wants to be finicky, so we get to let it be finicky. So we'll see if we can't get this into our pigs. So this will take care of us some pigs for a little while anyway. Look at that one running right to the gate. That little piggy was running right to the gate. He said, I want out of here. Run all you want. I don't care. Alrighty then. So we got some new animals on the farm. Let's jump up. Come on, get up there. Damn it. Come on, get up there. Let's take a screenshot. We got new animals going. Alrighty then. So we got that much accomplished. All of our fields are pretty much good to go, except we have a grass field right here that is ready to harvest. So we may go ahead and get it harvested and baled up. I will go ahead and haul some more TMR off camera and get some more. Well, we don't have straw. Never mind. I was going to say I'll get the rest of the straw and some more TMR into the cows, but we have all the straw in there that we can get in there right at the moment. So we'll throw this trailer back in here. Park this tractor back in here. I'm interested to see what the Dutes will do. The new Dutes. Will you mow? It's got a 3-point on the front. Will you mow and bale at the same time? Are you going to open the door? Thank you. Let's just see what she'll do. The worst can happen is say, no, I don't plan on doing that. Thanks anyway. We've got almost a straw bale in there, and we can't get her unloaded. Take that to the cows. Wonder if we can do this without being too much hassle and tearing stuff up. baler on, turn the mower on. It's moving it, but it's slow. Which is okay. We got nothing but time. Not really, but we got nothing but time. Get these bales dropped off, and then we'll have to most likely fertilize this field as well. Wasn't sure where we were at with this farm, as I've been on the island preservation recording for that. So jumping back in here was like, where are we at? What do I need to do? So how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing great. I hope you've all went and checked out the other content creators doing this challenge. There's quite a few of them. And seen how they're taking on this challenge differently. I feel ahead in this challenge, but behind in the island preservation challenge. And the reason I'm ahead in this challenge is because I know that the multiplayer aspect of it is definitely helping out, but the island preservation, it's a career mode, so it's just me, so I feel a little bit behind on choices I've made and things like that that are taking up the time. Brian just jumped in. Oh, this thing's moving really slow. Does not like it. So we'll go ahead and get this all wrapped up. We'll throw this in a time lapse and finish this field up, and I'll bring you guys back in when we're all wrapped up with this field. Alright everyone, hope you enjoyed that little time lapse cutting the field. As you can see, Brian jumped into the server and he is helping us pick up our bales, so that's very helpful. We are going to go ahead and leave the episode here. Um, all we really had to do was our contracts and this field. I wanted to basically show you the animals being put in, and we got that accomplished. I would go ahead and fast forward into December. However, Indy has not been on yet. Um, Today's a Sunday morning. He's going to be at church. So after church, he'll come in, he'll do his contracts, and then we could go forward. Brian and myself are, I'm pretty sure Brian's done with his contracts. I say that, maybe not. But we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Hope everyone has a great day, and thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Gasoline Billy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.